Check out Joe, he's a Reddit bro, likes to edit posts, and he starts to gloat when he gets the most of votes or likes. Yeah, he's really hyped, really psyched, cause the crowd is really tight and the work is really light. His training plan is the first thing your eyes see, cause he got more follows than my boy Eric Geisy. Opinions on Magnus, Hans, and Karyakin, who cheated who, which engine that he hacking. He got blocked by Short, ignored by Dvorak, but he can't be wrong, he scored a like from Truan. He's got lightning attacks on GM blunders and gaffes, true not over the board, it's only the other chat. Still his 7-year plan ensures the last laugh. Distractions detract from any actual actions. Excuses are useless, he rues his inaction. Awaits satisfaction, the status of Magnus. He bought 50 books and opened up 10. Fools ought to read Psalms, not my system. He's got 30 alt accounts on every site around. Chessable courses keep looking cheaper by the pound. He got 22 databases and 36 engines, 25 chess sets, and a massive clock collection. He bought merch from Gotham, Bra and Naka, but his game history looked like some chess copy pasta. A GM coach that he don't listen to, and if you think it is, then yes, my friend, yes, this is you. But that all changed one bright sunny day when a friend said, hey, don't you know, welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. Sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Don't you know, welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I stepped away from easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. So Joe got into the business, stopped the app sickness, daily practice his rhythm, he even upped his fitness. He found sparring cathartic, postmortems charming. With the plus equal minus, he was armed for elo farming. With notepad and pen, he built up calluses, escape rating paralysis with lengthy game analysis. With sensei direction, he sold his collection. Read one classic and that was fantastic. Now he locked to the spot where they checking off boxes. Young prodigies and some wily old foxes. 3.5 points per box, that's shocking progress. Goal nearing, cohort cheering, Joe doesn't hear it. He's monotasking, no relaxing, concentration maxing. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work will work, work never stop. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work will work, work never stop. Now occasionally he peeps the world of the tweet and laughs when he sees the player that he used to be. Blank face staring, complex plans comparing, while he's dojo training hours a day, playing out positions, transpositions, and growing his board vision. Transition from poser to player, focus without a care. He leaves them complaining in his dust, staying with their week-old ratings. Blast past his week-old rating, each week's a new occasion. He never takes vacation, the work is entertaining, the growth he's maintaining. And now Joe is explaining, hey, don't you know, welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Don't you know, welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe, ratings what I'll receive. Welcome to the dojo.
Welcome to the dojo.
Check out Joe, he's a Reddit bro, likes to edit posts, and he starts to gloat when he gets the most of votes or likes. Yeah, he's really hyped, really psyched, cause the crowd is really tight and the work is really light. His training plan is the first thing your eyes see, cause he got more follows than my boy Eric Geisy. Opinions on Magnus, Hans, and Karyakin, who cheated who, which engine that he hacking. He got blocked by Short, ignored by Dvorak, but he can't be wrong, he scored a like from Truan. He's got lightning attacks on GM blunders and gaffes, true not over the board, it's only the other chat. Still his 7-year plan ensures the last laugh. Distractions detract from any actual actions. Excuses are useless, he rues his inaction. Awaits satisfaction, the status of Magnus. He bought 50 books and opened up 10. Fools ought to read Psalms, not my system. He's got 30 alt accounts on every site around. Chessable courses keep looking cheaper by the pound. He got 22 databases and 36 engines, 25 chess sets, and a massive clock collection. He bought merch from Gotham, Bra and Naka, but his game history looked like some chess copy pasta. A GM coach that he don't listen to, and if you think it is, then yes, my friend, yes, this is you. But that all changed one bright sunny day when a friend said, hey, don't you know, welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. Sweatwork's what I believe. Waiting's what I'll receive. Don't you know? Welcome to the dojo. It's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo. I stepped away from easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe. Waiting's what I'll receive. So Joe got into the business, stopped the app sickness, daily practice his rhythm, he even upped his fitness. He found sparring cathartic, postmortems charming. With the plus equal minus, he was armed for elo farming. With notepad and pen, he built up calluses, escape rating paralysis. With lengthy game analysis, with sensei direction, he sold his collection. Read one classic and that was fantastic. Now he locked to the spot where they checking off boxes. Young prodigies and some wily old foxes. 3.5 points per box, that's shocking progress. Goal nearing, cohort cheering, Joe doesn't hear it. He's monotasking, no relaxing, concentration maxing. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work, will work, work, never stop. One book, one board, one set, one thought. Work will work, will work, work, never stop. Now occasionally, he peeps the world of the tweak and laughs when he sees the player that he used to be. Blank face staring, complex plans comparing while he's dojo training. Hours a day playing out positions, transpositions, and growing his board vision. Transition from poser to player, focus without a care. He leaves them complaining in his dust, staying with their week-old ratings. Blast past his week-old rating, each week's a new occasion. He never takes vacation, the work is entertaining, the growth he's maintaining. And now Joe is explaining, hey, don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe, waiting's what I'll receive. Don't you know? Welcome to the dojo, it's good to grow. Welcome to the dojo, I gave up on the easy. Sweatwork's what we need, G. If sweatwork's what I believe, rating's what I'll receive. Welcome to the dojo!
Welcome to the dojo.
Check out Joe, he's a Reddit bro, likes to edit posts, and he starts to gloat when he gets the most of votes or likes. Yeah, he's really hyped, really psyched, cause the crowd is really tight and the work is really light. His training plan is the first thing your eyes see, cause he got more follows than my boy Aragaisi. Opinions on Magnus, Hans, and Karyakin. Who cheated who, which engine
That
did he
ain't
hacking?
Mouse.
He got blocked by Short, ignored by Dvorak, but he can't be wrong. He scored a like from Truong. He's got lightning attacks on GM blunders and gaffes. True, not over the board, it's only the other chat. Still his 7-year plan ensures the last laugh. Distractions detract from any actual actions. Excuses are useless, he rues his inaction. Awaits satisfaction, the status of Magnus. He bought 50 books and opened up 10. Fools ought to read Psalms, not my system. He's got 30 alt accounts on every site around. Chessable courses keep looking cheaper by the pound. He got 22 databases and 36 engines, 25 chess sets, and a mass.
All right, my friends. So I am going to be doing this, and Kostya is going to be doing Title Tuesday. So I think hardly anybody will be watching this. That's okay. I nevertheless must put in my game analysis. So this dude's name was Fang Elbert. Now, Elbert's a hell of a name to give a Chinese kid, but that's what he's got, buddy. Let's go look up Elbert Fang Chess. See where he's at. Born 2011, so he is a miraculous 15 here. And when I played him, he was like 2200. And it says he's a FIDE master, which generally means that he won some kind of scholastic big event. Because otherwise you've got to be 2300. This unfortunately was a draw. It was a crime that it was a draw. Okay. And I'm getting, this is definitely a backlog that I am dealing with. It was around the 29th of November last year. This was the U.S. Masters. And it was round 4. Okay. So I'm going to try to just keep this going. I'm going to flip it. Some very interesting positions. So E4, and actually go back one. I'm going to just set this time control, update, and we say here that, no, what am I doing? E4, and now he's got 125, so he came a little late. Very typical for them to come late. Hi, Michael Polak. Oh, I got myself a delicious tea here. Michael Polak, the Chess Dojo, my friend. Go to the Chess Dojo now. That is what you need. All right, what do we got? Someone is writing me. I'll tell you what. Let's do it now. Actually, I'll do it tomorrow. There's a guy writing in. So we'll do it tomorrow during Brad's show. Okay, Craig. I need you to focus, buddy. I need you to come back. I need you to focus. All right, so. Not so long ago, I considered this move dumb, exclaim. But Queen B6 allows the easy system. All right, so Bishop D7, Bishop E2, 124. Knight E7, castles, and now I played Knight G6. And I've got 133. This is a computer idea that I still don't feel entirely comfortable with. We're going to check the computer after the game, after the analysis. No, I will cause this roughly equal. The conventional approach. Michael Volak, good. Good that you've been in the program. I honestly do believe, though, that if you have that kind of trouble, that analyzing your games will be the way to go. When you analyze those positions, you will get better at them. All right, here we go. Bishop D3. Let's just say that that's okay. And now I play Bishop E7. And he plays A3, which I'm not entirely, I don't entirely like. Say, presents more questions. thoughts of playing DC. Okay, so castles. 129. And now rook e1, 112, and I do a big tank here on cd. Okay. This seems like the most natural way to attack white. All right. Later I came up with some interesting thoughts, though. We could play queen b6. Didn't strongly consider this as it gives the DC option for white. So, boom, boom, queen c2. If he goes queen e2, I think I can do this. And we're going to call that clear advantage for black. Queen c7. Knight d2. Knight takes, knight takes, knight takes, bishop h7, king h8. We're going to call this, there's no knight b3 because of that. Right. Makes sense to me. We, by not taking, we deny knight c3. Okay. Right. So now I want to put my time in here. I did 1:19. And here I have 1:19. You know, I have a simple improvement for us here. We have this little dev team, and they're doing little things. So, dev, after putting our time, a right arrow should lead me to the minute time. instead of me, what do we want to say? Having to click the box. All right. Good. All right. So bishop c2, 55. White's lack of development is suspicious. All right, so I played f6 fairly quickly. He plays knight c3 after 4 minutes. It's probably a good move. And now we get a forcing sequence here. Fe 116. Bishop g6, hg6, de. And we have our, let's call it key position. Okay. Also want to mention that on fe5, bishop g6, de, knight a4, let's say queen a6, bishop d3, b5, b3. And we'll say I couldn't make this work. Okay. Played much too fast. It's obviously a critical position. Yeah, I totally agree, Michael. Totally agree. Okay. So, knight a5, bishop e3, queen b3, queen d3, intending knight d2, knight d4. Okay. I don't know what you're saying here. Spent a lot of time trying to make this work. Seems like black has to try. Rook takes f3 and it's speculative. example. Okay. Bishop E3, Queen D8, exclam. Yeah, I like this position. Okay. Don't get distracted, buddy. Don't get distracted. Also interesting is Rook D8. Bishop E3. I'm also going to say black is better there. Okay, so Bishop E8, we're going to call a mistake. Wait a second, though. It says 1. It's 113. There we go. Now if I refresh it, reload. Oh crap, what's going on? Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Oh God! I did it to myself, dude. Oh, that is so dumb. Also for the devs, refresh kills analysis. Oh my God, dude. So dumb. So dumb. Okay. Shit. Now I gotta do it all over again. I gotta do it all over again, dude. Oh, that was so terrible. All right, it shouldn't last that long. That really hurt. That really hurt. At least I remember all this stuff. I'll look it up. That really hurt. That's happened to me before, and it's got to stop, Jack. It's got to stop. But by using this site, now that we finally have some developer people helping our sad asses out, you know, we have chances for this not to be such a crap. That really was painful, of course, though. There's just no doubt about it. Let's call it like this. All right. Yeah. God, that was painful. And this is round 4. Uh-oh, Michael Pollock's racing me for hours per week. Let's put this over here. And let's say I want to go game review. Boop, boop. That was very painful. Like, ooh, very, very painful. Update. Now, especially putting in the times again. Bruv. Really? Damn it. All right. E6, D4, D5, E5, C5, C3, Knight C6. I had a great note here, and now this isn't working, and I'm dying. Now I'm frustrated, and I'm pissed. Oh, no, wrong one. All right, frustrated and pissed. All right. this move was dumb, but queen b6 allows the easy system. Okay. Bishop e2. Knight e7. Castles. Knight g6. We'll give him 122. Knight g6. 133. Would be the conventional way to play. A computer suggestion that I'm not entirely comfortable with. Okay. Do I have specific prep? I have some prep, yeah. I mean, I'm just doing what the computer does. I'm not doing anything special. The computer has had a line basically since about the mid 2000s that was very convincing against the Milner-Berry. All right, so knight g6. Bishop b3. 115. I might give it a little bit of a funky mark. Like maybe knight a3 or something, you know. But okay, it's not that bad. Bishop e7. And 132. A3. 114. We're going to give that a funky move mark. Rook e1 presents black with more questions, in particular DC. So a3, castles, rook e1, cd. All right. Actually, I got to go back. I got 129 here. And I do think for a little bit here on CD. Got 119. No. 119 and then. No. Yeah, 129 and this is 119. 119. Okay. So, exclam. So, usually this is poor because of DC. We'll say at the top, not allowing knight c3 after DC. But white's poor development is an issue. So DC here, here, and we'll say here, 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 here. We're going to call that clear advantage to black, maybe winning, but we'll just call it clear advantage for the moment. Queen c2, queen c7. or even a5 actually. No, it is maybe a little spicy, but okay. All right, so CD4, CD4, Queen B6, Bishop C2, and he's got 55 left. White's position is suspicious. F6, 116. And now knight C3. Exclam. 51. FE. Bishop takes. Yeah. Bishop G6. 47. Actually, on FE, I did 116. Ah. There we go. All right. Oh, crap. Bishop G6, my friends. Can we get rid of the hour? One nice thing about me using the site is I can always have some suggestions. Disallow more, or highlight in red, a time that's more than the previous time. Okay. Bishop G6. HG6. Now I have 113. Couldn't make this work. Right. DE. Got 46 minutes. And now Bishop E8. And I played it super fast, as we said. All right, now we're finally back to where we were like 10 minutes ago. Played much too fast for such a critical position. Okay. So there's two better moves. Knight A5, Bishop E3, Queen D8. Spent several hours in the post trying to make this work. Yeah, thank you. Gotta save it, dude. Yeah. Save and publish, dude. It's so annoying when it ends it. I just refreshed the page too, and it was like, you're done, buddy. You're done. All right. If queen b2, I think I'm getting hosed here. Yeah. So. All right, queen d8. Queen d3. Rook f5. Good. Okay, next, my friend. You could also play rook d8. I have to defend against knight d5. Bishop e3. Queen c7. Queen b8. Also a little bit better for black. We'll ask the engine what it thinks later. All right, so I'm back. I'm back to where I'm supposed to be. Oh, gosh. Okay, so. Yeah, that was just pages of analysis right there of this whole situation with trying to analyze knight a5, especially knight a5, bishop e3, queen b3. All right, bishop e3, he's got 44 minutes. Queen d8, 1-7. Now knight d4, we're going to give him an exclam for that. Trading off this knight makes white's position much easier to play. No, rook takes f3. Possibility of f4. All right, so now I took, and I play b6. Got 1-3. Again, pretty fast for such a big decision. Okay, so for a while in the post, I thought this was a key improvement. rather be white here, actually. So here he's got ideas of rook c1, of knight d4, knight g3 if he needs it. And then also here, if rook f5, he should also play knight d2, e2. So for example, b6. Again, advantage. Maybe even clear advantage. Okay, so b6. Now he makes a mistake, I think. All right, queen g4. He's got 30 minutes left. Okay. This commits white to playing f4, and that will allow me to crack the white position. He should instead endeavor to fix his knight and play with pieces. Knight e2, excellent. I like white. I'm just going to say I like white. Okay. So queen g4, rook f5. Still have 103. All right. f4, 27. Bishop c5, 52. I think this is a reasonable move. Rook ad1. I think it says 25. 27. I got 45 here. See, now he can't reroute the knight, and he's just playing for a knight d5 trick. King h1 makes sense. And now I play g5 exclam. Oh, shoot. No. I played bishop e3. Get rid of this. Excellent. All right. So I got 33 here. And now 34. Man. Okay. All right. Rook. I think I'm already clearly better here. So rook f3. It's got 14 left. And we'll just note that if knight d5, queen f7, it looks lost. I'm gonna say lost. I got this coming. I got this coming. So rook f3. Now I think forever, and I play rook d8. 8. I think that's a good move. And now he goes knight e2. 9. This compels me to take. Knight f4. 9. Rook e5. 16. Perhaps a winning position, but clearly one where I have to be careful. All right. df1, I think he's got 9 left. Then I play d4. I'm going to give myself an exclam. Push, baby, push. Oh, yeah. 12 minutes left. Rook h3. Tricks. Got 5. I play rook f5. Easy chess. I got 8 minutes left. I had seen the continuation in the game from here. Rook e1, queen f6. All right, rook e1, the guy's got 5 minutes left. Queen f6, I got 6 minutes left. He goes rook f3. He's got 3 minutes. And I play d3. 16. No, 6. No, give yourself exclamation point. All right, d3. 96. What do you want him to do? 1 minute left. f3. I got 2 minutes. gf. I just had to make sure this worked. 3. Queen c4. 1. Bishop e6. Rook e6. Queen f3. King g1. Queen f7. Let's just state the obvious. I'm winning here. And I got 1 minute left. Queen h4. Rook f8. Now, we're going to give that a mild inaccuracy. Obviously still winning. In time pressure, maybe a toss-up between rook c8 and rook f8. Rook c8 controls c4. But is loose on c8. c8 was much easier. All right, rook f8. Rook e1. d2, rook d1, queen c2, queen here. And now I blow it here. Oh, man. I guess it's a double question mark. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I think I went here. I still have dreams. I think they took or something. I think. All right, so I'm going to take the, we're going to look at the database first, and we'll look at what the engine says. Let's go this view. Oh, buddy. Okay. So, database. Not CloudDB. We want the master's database. So, yeah, bishop e2, the most commonly played move. I like DC actually a lot. All right, here we go. Bishop e2. Actually, we'll turn on the computer to see what it says. All right. So as you can see, the CloudDB likes this A3 thing, but it's saying basically equals. All right. Bishop e2 is this like move that they think is like the, I don't know, let's theory, this most common move. And all right, I played knight ge7. Now we got castles. And as you can see up there, the engine likes CD, CD, knight f5, which I called in my notes the more conventional approach. Huh. It likes the more conventional approach, buddy. Knight a3. Bishop d3. Yeah, knight a3. Bishop e3. Something. Huh. So one of the things that's amazing here is this. So the CloudDB is something where the engine has gone much deeper. I'm really trying to understand it. I'm really trying to understand it. I don't totally get it yet. Anyways, and then the four bottom ones are the local computer doing local stockfish. So as you can see, even though local stockfish doesn't like it, the epic one says that knight a3 is just a little bit better for white. Okay, bishop d3 seems weird. All right, then we get this bishop e7. It wants queen b6. a3 seems weird. Castles. Rook e1, and am I right about queen b6? Look at this, bishop e8 now? Look at that, bishop e8 now, buddy. Wow. a5. Queen b6, h4. That's a good point, honestly. cold, man. Huh. Stunning. Okay, so I did CD4, CD4, Queen B6, and now they're just like play Bishop E3, bro. So we'll put Bishop E3 in there. That's the stockfish move. Wait, does it have a different move for me? No, HG6, yeah. All right. DE5. Rook F7. Okay, there's definitely a reason I didn't like Rook F7. And that was Knight D5. What's wrong with Knight D5? E5, E6, Rook F3, bro. What? Idiot. Man. Oh, I looked at Rook F7 multiple times in my analysis and didn't see this. Okay, let's go look Rook F7 again. However, it wants Queen B2, which does not look healthy. Queen B2, Bishop D4. Oh, now I just have Knight takes D4, of course. Of course, because the other variation, my knight is on A5. Okay, delete from here. So I just put Queen B2. And we'll say clear advantage. Okay, amazing. All right, I also investigated though. All right, first I want to look on, it does not like Knight A5. Bishop E3, Queen D8. It's saying everything's better for white. Well, B4 is a crude move right away. As an example. Okay, so also then Bishop E3, if I go Queen B3, Queen D3, yeah. Oh, this is fascinating. Look at this. Rook F3, GF. Knight C6. It's talking interesting. It's saying interesting things. Did I get extra time on move 40? No. It's just the standard 90 plus 30. And interestingly, you know, it was the time that killed me. You know, there was a couple moves, maybe I moved too fast early on. But ultimately, look at that. Look at that time graph there, buddy. Dang, right? Pure mess. Okay. played bishop e8. It doesn't even like what white does here. Now, one of the things I still don't understand is if it says it's already analyzed this, I don't understand how it would get that. b4. I don't understand. All right, bishop e3. Oh, and it's saying I can take on b2. Why didn't I think I could take on b2? What, dude? That's what happened, right? You're a weird dude. Okay. So. Oh, it looks like I'm back on. Coast has stopped his stream. He must have blown up or something. He must have blown up. I'm back on here. Okay. So. I didn't even see this queen b2. I don't understand. All right. Raid from Anamaya. Thank you so much. We're here doing some sad game analysis where I missed. I could just take a pawn. I could just take a pawn, friend. We got to write about this. This is highly weird that I missed this in the game and in a deep post-mortem, or just post-analysis, let's call it. How come I don't just take pawn? You take. Oh man, I don't. That's a no comprende, man. That is a no comprende. I don't get it. I'm just taking all his coconuts, dude. All right, hold on. So, knight a4, queen b5, b1, and the problem is that the human move, queen a6, knight c5. So, okay, hold on. This must be what drove me insane with this. All right, okay. I guess I must have stopped here. Question mark. So queen a6, instead of queen a6, the b says, nah, bruv, you go to queen a5, and on rook b7, I just take pawn. I take pawn. Wow. Oh my gosh. No one, your knight, young friend, is in troubles. Oh baby, why do you kill me? Okay, that hurts. The machine, it tells you things. All right, so I thought knight d4 was a good move. Boom, boom, It likes b6. And then it agrees with me about knight e2, so that's nice. Queen g4, rook f5, f4 doesn't like it. Okay, I looked at g5. And I'm going to say, right, bishop g5, knight d5. This is where I stopped my analysis. So g5, fg5, and rook c8. g6. This scared me too much. But rook c4, and it's over. Minus plus. I'm learning things. I'm learning things. 81. Queen e7. h4. Nice move. I didn't consider that. Excellent. Preventing g5. There's a computer move for you, buddy. All right. It doesn't even like what I did best here. I'm number 5 on the list here. I thought I was being a genius. Bishop b3, g5. Oh, it does have an interesting move here. So fg5, rook g5 was definitely what I wanted to do. It's doing some crazy stuff over there, by the way. Bishop f3 at the end of all that. Come on, man. What are you saying to me? Oh. All right, so rook f3. Does it like my rook d8? It does. All right, knight e2's up there. gf4. Knight f4, rook e5. So it's saying I'm doing great, but it's not over. Boom. d4, it approves that message. Rook h3. And machine wants king g1. We'll just put that in there. All right, rook f5. And now it says I'm winning. Oh, I played such a nice game, brud. Look at that. +7. Now everything's winning. Doesn't like rook c8 too much. Well, I mean, it's going to be winning. Because of rook d6. Maybe a fair point. So rook f8. I should have said queen f3. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so rook f8. Now I proceed to blunder this. Check. d2, rook d1. I did it. Queen g4. Check. King h1. Rook e8's a good move, yeah. Yeah, rook e8. I mean, there's so many winning moves here. But now, is it? I think it's over. Queen f2. Actually, he still gives me a little plus. So what happened here? Queen e6. Queen f7. No, equals. Oh, buddy. That hurt. It hurt, man. It hurt. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put in the beginning of the next game. Just beginning. I will finish maybe tomorrow. T-Dref, hello. Okay, now we're going to go games, analysis board, starting position. And I must put in this person. His name was Sanchez R. Wait, let's get his proper name, buddy. Let's get proper name. R. Sanchez Fide. Robert Sanchez. Dude, this one hurts you, man. This will put you back. Robert. Oh, this guy is not rated high at all. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Anyways, so he's about 1950. And he's got no titles. None. Is there a none button? How come? Okay, I'm trying my best. Oh, okay. Black. Cry. Black Elo. Chump GM. Somebody got mad at me the other day. He's like, don't call yourself Chump GM. Alright, I didn't win this game. Is it painful? Very painful. Since March 28th. Not March, 11/28, correct. This is U.S. Masters. And this is round 3. Okay, my friends. All right, I'm white. Let's get the time control set. Update. And here we go. Here we go. D4. E6. 121. Knight F3. Tanya Chess, thank you for rating. I'm sure you had a pleasant stream. I'm over here putting in games. Kosi was streaming earlier, his title, Tuesday. I think he crashed out. I'm going to guess. And he's like, I'm done. So. All right. So typical these days for players to be late doing last second prep. All right. So E6. The more high risk option in general against lower rated, my policy has been to keep, let's say, the ball low to the ground. Used to work better than it has recently, where so many players have opening ideas. All right. All right, so here we go. G3. Knight F6. Bishop G2. Bishop E7. C4. D6. The guy's got 121. Knight C3. Castles. Castles. Knight E4. Let's give it one of these move marks. All right. In the post, he explained this was a dubious, he didn't call it dubious, Ginger GM suggestion. suggestion that he was following. So, 94. And now I played bishop d2. A reasonable, practical try. Okay. Was I suppose the critical attempt? But it was unclear to me, and I was certain this was where he was prepped. Okay. Was my concern. All right. Bishop d2, d5, 115. My reaction to this move was one of disgust. But since his position is not as bad as the move should make it, it was hard for me to be objective. Okay, so actually, a5, I remember this as an old tall game. I'm going to see if that's true. And queen e8 is just another move that makes sense to me. Makes the most sense to me. Okay. Bishop d2, d5, knight d7. What are we doing here, Cry? d5. That's an exclam. If we go knight d2, knight f6, f4, knight g4. No, and I say better. Okay. And if we imagine e3, knight d3, g5, e3, better. So, bishop d2, bishop f6 is a move. Looks logical. Okay, d5. And I played knight e5. I spent a little bit of time on it. Okay. Seems the most concrete way to try to take advantage of Black's loss of time. Okay, 95, C6, and he's got 115. And if he plays knight d7, I can go knight takes. Yes, still go queen takes. And then I could play bishop f4. We're going to call that maybe a clear advantage. All right, so c6. And I play knight e4 with 113. I guess this is going to be too fast. I saw DE, but trusted I had to be much better there. Queen c2. I like this move. So now, if knight d7, I can go knight d7, bishop d7, bishop f4, and I got this square. And we say, clear advantage. Is it clear advantage? Is it too much? If I play, well, if I play here, is a little unclear to me. All right, so I did this. DE. Okay. Now I play bishop c3. Makes sense. 113. And now he goes knight d7. Oh dear. Okay. The point of Black's play. He gets this trade in. So, I played f3. And this morning, I kind of stopped my analysis right around here. I have some other ideas I'm going to type in. But the other thing I was looking at, and I did f3 very quickly in the game, too. I'm playing too fast, just in general. So we got 111. Clearly, I am playing too fast. Excellent. You are trusting that you will find a dynamic, in parentheses, romantic way to involve the bishop c3 through the e5 pawn. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm going to call this small advantage for white. Now, maybe we're going to say better is knight e5, he's playing very quickly. Then we got de, check to the miserable king. 112. King h1, ef, 112. And now I quickly play rook f. Well, not that quickly, but a little bit. So now I got 104. And I'm going to do a lot of analysis with this tomorrow morning in my own little book. EF, I'm going to type in first. So, rook d8, queen e2, bishop d7, f4, g4, f4 exclam, and I'm going to say, let's call it unclear or something. Bishop e8, g4, bishop g6, g5, we can give that a funky move mark. Yeah, I think he's got a counterplay here. I'm going to call this unclear, and I'm going to say it's unclear how special h4, h5 will be. I like bishop b4, seems like a good move. Okay, is it kind of special? Maybe I'm a little better, dude. Maybe I'm a little better. Oh, I don't know about bishop b4. Maybe I just think about it for a second. All right, first of all, take away the exclam because I'm realizing if bishop b4, I can go boom, boom, boom. And I gotta be a little bit better there. Maybe bishop. Yeah, dude, give yourself a little props, man. All right, take away this. We'll say exclam. And we'll say it's unclear how special h4, h5 will be, but I can hold that over black and use my space advantage. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm going to come back and finish this tomorrow, or maybe Thursday actually, because tomorrow is the grad show. So we're going to go over here, and we are going to look at the master's database. And we're going to say e6. Look at that, actually. It's interesting. Only 10% of players play e4 here because all these d4 players are trained upon their special openings. Knight f3. And I used to play b6 here. Let's just turn on the engine for a second. I was thinking about that. So, I turned on Mr. Engine. Oh, and you know what we got to do? We got to save this before it dies on me. That was a problem before. All right, so save. Well, it killed me, unfortunately. Yes, go. Knight f3, engine. And I want to check out b6. It hates it, dude. Well, I'll give it a second. I don't want to play d5, e4, d5. I want to go e4, bishop b7. No, Craig, just get rid of that. He has to play, sorry. In order for black to play b6, white has to commit to knight c3. Okay, so knight f3. You can see the computer does not like this f5 move. The deep analysis likes bishop f4 best, but says not special. All right. So that's interesting, by the way. If the deep analysis is saying black is essentially fine in this weird position with f5. Because it means that me, as black, I could go d4, e6, and maybe spice it up sometimes with this f5 move. Maybe a little spicy, if you know what I mean. All right, here we go. g3, knight f6, bishop g2, bishop e7, c4. Now, look at that. Look at that position with knight e4 is even coming in, man. Wow. Wow, dude. So this is kind of fun for black because it means it's a really cool thing. And obviously Ginger GM used the computer to do this. Okay. Comp approves. And it means that I can have this silly variation as an option with black. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's go look at the database real quick here. So, queen c2, knight e4, bishop d2. Bishop d2 is not even coming up there on the list. Rook e1 wouldn't have crossed my mind. So, if I understand this database thing, the local thing is saying queen c2 is great for white. However, the deep engine has looked at it and it's saying it's nothing too special. So that's that. Okay. So that's fascinating. Rook b1, no one even, there's like 6 games out of a gazillion. Someone played rook b1. All right. So, bishop d2. What I did. Wait, I want to look at the knight e4 thing. So knight e4, fe4, knight d2, d5. And look, it's saying e3. I don't play e3. All right, so let's look f3, and then knight c6. Exclam. So hold on. Exclam. He showed me this after the game. Exclam. Huh. Amazing. Okay. So I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm glad I didn't do that, dude. So the Cloud DB hasn't done this yet. But I don't think it's, anyways. Yeah. All right, d5 terrible. Look at that. See, it didn't change it too much. Rook c1 is not a human move. And it's for reasons unclear to me. It doesn't even like the very natural knight e5 because of knight d2. Knight d2, queen d2, c6 is what it wants. So, Yes, it likes bishop. It likes bishop. All right, my friends, I'm going to come back to this. It's time for me to log my business here. What do we talk about? I got about 3 hours. No, more like 2:45. So, am I saved? I'm saved. Now I'm going to go over here to my beautiful thing here. I'm going to say annotate classical game, update progress, 2:45, and I'm going to add one game, the one that I did earlier, and I'm going to say update. And, all right, that's it. That's it. We have now 4 hours for the week, and tomorrow, let's just check in on it. We have the graduate show. And how big is it? 24 people so far. The famous Ricardo Alves is there. Amazing. He does some really good annotations, man. And do we have some other famous people in here? Dr. Pop's in there. So that should be fun. I'll be back here 12 Eastern tomorrow. And we got to raid somebody. No, who should you raid, my friend? Who should you raid? Let's raid Nepo, dude. I've never raided Nepo before. Now that he's done, he's a streamer, I guess. Probably doing Title Tuesday. Not just Nepo. You gotta raid Nepo. We'll raid the guy. Tomorrow I'll be back. Wednesday, this is the Dojo training program. We got the live classes going on. Got all kinds of cool stuff. All right, everybody. I am saying goodbye.